Hello, hello. Hello. Grab those. Grab this. Grab that. Grab this. Hello. Hi, Bob. Hi, Anton. Hi, Ranson. Hi, Gurgle. How are you? Hello. Okay. Smack him! He deserves it. I'm sure. Hi, Smolder. Hi, Ophia. A vet appointment? Did everything go okay? Hi, Keo. Oh my god, thank you. Kind of reminds me. Hold on. I'm gonna message my psychiatrist. Ooh, baby, ooh. Ooh, baby, ooh. Ooh, baby, ooh. My face. Streaking! Sorry, not me coughing in your ears. He has an overactive thyroid. Oh my god! I have an underactive thyroid. Let's go. Hi, boy, great. Thank you for the 18 months. How are you? How much was it, Bob? I'll check, but I think you're already in the moon. I don't know.
Oi, bless you.
Thank you so much for the 30 months. Yeah, my bad. That was intense. I don't know. Sorry, give me 1 second. JR, thank you for the 72 months of the tier 3. Now you all like, do I have to sneeze more? Just sneezing and suddenly subs? Is that what happens? Hi, Alpaca. Hello, hello. How are you? Sorry, I'm messaging my psychiatrist real quick. You guys have like, let me know. Hold on. There we go. Sick. We got ants in the cup. Dude, I have ants hanging out around my kitchen sink, and it's gonna drive me nuts. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Oh. Wait! Yo! Do you know? Hey, wait, do you remember those people who came in yesterday to be all bitchy about the saying that I was hacking? And I said that the Yoichi seemed like they could be subtle speed hacking. And so we went ahead and reported it just in case. Let's go! Hold on. I'll get it in a second. Sorry, let me, one thing at a time. My brain doesn't work that well. I know JR's in here, and so is Scuns. And I think, like I said, I think Wargray's already in the moon, but I want to make sure. Yes, okay, got it, nailed it. Hi, Tunes! Okay. Hold, sorry, my brain doesn't work this way. Anyway, okay. Hi, Tunes. Basically, there were subtle cheating hacks that came to the end game, chat accused. So not even, okay, so what had happened is that there was a group, and I wasn't even sure if they were a full group, but based off of how, like, they were speaking, I think it became clear that they were a full Swift group, which I obviously don't care. Swift away, but I was playing and it felt like their Yoichi was potentially subtly speed hacking, but I couldn't be sure because it's not like I'm the best player either, but it felt like every time I blinked, like what would have been a hit, they get like a slight boost suddenly to where I missed my swing. And so it was just constantly, and it was like, dude, I can't tell if I'm just slightly off every time I blink or if this is like a subtle speed hack, because it felt like it was like a little lag and suddenly I couldn't hit them. But it kept happening, and so I went ahead and said at the end of it, we decided, like, I think it was even Smolder who was like, just report them just in case. So I was like, you know what, fair. I'll just go ahead and report, you know, though Yuichi's channel real quick, just in case. Because if it's, you know, behavior will look at it, and if they've determined it was hacking, then they'll do the appropriate thing. But I couldn't even say anything in, like, endgame chat, because as soon as it hopped in, though Yuichi literally, didn't complain or anything. They said something and we're gonna say like GG, and then they were like, someone mentioned subtle speed hacking, and he was like, what? And then he DC'd, and then he like left. Thanks. Their teammate instead was saying that I was like the most subtle of speed hacks. Why me particularly? Hello? My man missed 2 people. Anyway, hi Yeti. Like one of them was really locked in that I was speed hacking, that I was wall hacking, that I was all of these things. And I kept saying that it only made sense. Like, I was like, dude, I don't know. They seem to have been in a group together. And I was like, I feel like they're like deflecting to take like the heat off of themselves for their teammate. But I was genuinely, you guys know me, I have fun with stuff like that because I don't get salty people in here a lot. So I just was having a good golly gosh time, especially being able to tell them to learn to read perks and stuff. Like she even, like they even blatantly lied too, because they were like saying that like when I heard them in the basement, they were like mid opening a chest, but they were literally at the bottom of the stairs and I had heard them drop into the basement. Anywhoomst. But like I said, I went ahead and reported the Yoichi just in case anyway. Like I said, I wasn't sure. Behavior could determine. Well, logging on, it said that action has been taken against somebody I reported for exploits. So, yeah. Yeah, right. I was also teleporting as nurse without blinking. It was crazy. So I think it's just really fucking funny that action was taken in that situation. Oh, I was also hacking because I had a Twitch charm and I suck at nurse. So clearly I can't have a Twitch charm and suck at nurse at the same time. I can't get over my super rare, my super rare nurse skin. So fucking funny. That kept like, I even told, that's how I told Nye, like the group that it was. I was like, my super rare nurse skin. It's literally, no, it's like a rift skin that came out like, what, 2 rifts ago or something like that. It's the flower. Well, I mean, it's not even just that one. My skin is 3 different things. But it's, the headpiece is like the flower headpiece. I don't know, the torso, the body is just an older one that you can buy in the store. And I'm sure the weapon is too. They're all, yeah, like, it was so funny. True, dudes. But then they were saying that I turned my hacks off after their match, for the match they were in chat for, and it was just really funny. And like, I love getting into like quote-unquote arguments with those kind of people because they genuinely get so upset and I literally could not care less, and it's so funny. It's literally the legendary skin. Correct. That's the only rare skin. Hi, wolves. How are you? Cursedly wake up another day of existence for the first 30 minutes. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by cursed wake-ups? Also, Bob, could you repost what you had said? I saw that it was like 600 and something, but I didn't get to see beyond that. I'll get that in a second, Kia. Ow. Oh, icky. Yeah, probably I would make an assumption of potential, like, dry throats. Like, have you maybe tried getting, like, a humidifier for your room and seeing if that, like, helps? I have just too little. Actual complaint though, vet bills after what you have gone through. Oh, you can complain about. You can complain about vet bills. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, what I've gone through is insane. But you guys also, like, are fucking legends and heroes for your help. Why do you say it's definitely not a dry issue? I did hydrate, okay? I did. Medication. How much was the blood work itself? Cause damn, Bessie, you might need to go to a different vet. Pretty sure I'm getting sick. Is it just like a cold or something? I think I'm having some allergy issues, but I'm also, I think, having issues with my medication, which is why I took that second at the beginning of stream to message my psychiatrist so that I stop putting it off. 371 for 3 different types. Then how much was your medication? I'm like, I can't be sure on if it's like 3 different types. You know, I could see the potential there. Hi, waifu. What types? Wait, what types of what? Allergies or medication? Or, wait, where are we at? Bath, yes, go get your bath, icky, stinky boy. Got it. I was like, there's so many sentences that had just happened in the chat. I wasn't 100% sure on what it was. Speed healing, bum ba dum bum. Speed healing, Damn, I was hoping he'd go like wide around or a different way. It may correct itself, as in like the issue. That sounds so expensive. Did you get the medication through the vet themselves? That's interesting because I feel like, at least in cases that I'm aware of, like both personally and with like Max had thyroid issues, once you're on thyroid medication, you're always on thyroid medication. Yeah, sounds good, waifu. Which is probably why I would definitely, especially if you have to get it on it again, Bob, check with your pharmacies that you go to. Or even check through Chewy. That's insane. I was right, okay, he did come to this side. Damn. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna make it around that corner in time. Yeah, I would check for Chewy, and I would also check for your local pharmacy. That's crazy. Because I'm pretty... Why didn't you finish the generator? Man. I think the only time I've literally ever had to pay a decent amount for a medication for my dogs was for Noble's phenobarbital, which is a heavily, like, controlled substance. So... Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to say it in chat. I mean, no, that's not what I wanted. None of that was what I wanted. None of this was what I wanted. What I wanted was to heal her. But then I, you know, picked up the item on the ground anyway. It's really funny because Max had an underactive thyroid, and so do I. Like, Max and I were on the same, like, medication. Wait, where the fuck was the generator? Please don't do the thing. Hell yeah! Thyroid medication! Woo! That's not what I wanted. Hi, Soup! By the way, I don't know if I said hi, Soup, to you out loud or if I did mentally. I'll be back. I just have a feeling the killer is still around her. Fuck. I do it a lot. I'll be like, mentally I'll say hi, but I definitely didn't out loud. He does know that if he's gonna sit on her, then he needs to, like, leave her, right? And if he's, like, actively on top of her, obviously I can see that. Hi, Sagittarius! How are you, cutie? Making my way across map one. How are you, beautiful? Yes, God, I feel that. Honestly, that's so fair, so valid. Let it be known, I'm letting her bleed out. I'm sleep deprived and got friendship dumped. Friendship dumped? They weren't a good friendship anyway. Ha! That's unfortunate timing. I couldn't tell, by the way, that he was no longer obviously near her, because I lost perspective of them. That sucks. Especially because, like, I feel like as you get older, I feel like getting friendships is harder. But obviously, at that point, it's better to, like, I guess, rip that Band-Aid off. And I hope it's not something that's, like, too hard to get over. If that's, like, fair enough to say. Although that drug is specifically for animals, so I'm not sure if any human pharmacy would help. I don't know how Chewy and things like that work, but if you can get written prescription or something like that, I think you can get websites that sell stuff for cheaper. Yeah, I know Chewy in particular, all you have to do is have the prescription, so that's all you have to do. But we were really close. Oh, I mean, I think that's like a common, like, strange misconception that, like, online friendships aren't as important, and dude, like, all of my friendships are online. And I think you can definitely be closer to people online more so than you could people in real life, but still, yeah, that really sucks to hear. Exactly. But yeah, I know a lot of prescriptions for, like, pets and stuff, like, going through pharmacies, they specifically have, like, accounts set up so that you could do pet prescriptions. Over special interest K-pop, can I ask who your special interest K-pop is? I say as if I'll know anything, but I've only recently been more open into more groups. And that's just because me and music in general. You know what? I should introduce you to Tiny Waifu. She might have the same special interest. That girl is so interested in K-pop. Yeah. Basically, Bob, all you have to do is make a Chewy account, you set up your dog, and then at that point, you would just add the prescription to your channel, and it would get approved and go from there. It's super easy. I apparently forgot to memorialize my channel for the boys, though. I got them to go see my favorite group Purple Kiss before they disbanded in October. Ooh, why does that sound familiar? That sounds so familiar, but I don't know why. I swear, waifu, this is of course the one time. But I was gonna say, I feel like this is the one time waifu's like, hey, I'm gonna be AFK for a while. And I'm like, I need you now though. Just in case. There's literally only 2 bands that I'm like, I even remotely follow, so. Anywho. Hi, Annihilator. Ah. Dude, there's fucking nothing. A lot of them disbanded. Oof. I think that's like the thing. Like, I had groups that I like liked more when I was like younger, but I'm like really weird when it comes to weird. I should just say I'm just really weird.
Someone?
But
Anyone?
I can do this. She says with 0 conviction. Oh, there you go. Yep, there you go. I'm not big into following bands or songs or anything. I actually don't tend to listen to music really much outside of stream. But waifu showed me a very specific K-pop group that I'm like, oh. And then so because of them, not only have I given attention to them, but I also started giving attention to the only other K-pop group that I like actively paid attention to a degree. Fuck your hubris. Ah! Fuck! See, I knew waifu could Salt Lake City. I knew waifu would understand. I'm actually really proud of myself for how quickly I got that it was Salt Lake City. How quickly I blinked that one out.
You're the best.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised how fast I was at that. My brain functioned a little bit there. That was great. That's usually me. I'm usually rubbing my one brain cell and its imaginary friend together. don't even have that. It's just like, I'm out here trying. Sagittarius, you want us? I miss our super late dress to impress nights when I was doing my subathon over a year ago. Access denied needs to go for the save. Oh, I guess that works too then. Oh, I could too. The last time I like tried playing, it was just like a reminder that like people just stopped caring about like the actual. It seemed like people stopped caring about the prompts, and I was like, bring back the hot dog. What if it is back? Nine, could you get the fuck away from me? Nine! Get downvoted, and it's like people just started like going in and just like little friend groups or whatever were formed, or they joined together and they just vote only for each other. And then they also made it to where you had to vote. Yeah, they made it so you have to vote. You get like points knocked off of you if you don't vote. And it's like, to a degree, I get it, because like people just weren't voting, but like what if you genuinely don't like anybody's? But also, I just didn't like voting when I was streaming. Exactly. But still. Usually as long as you're voting around and not everybody's just a 1-star, but yeah. Then vote them low. It's dress to impress. And suddenly everybody's here. For some reason. I have 1 minute and 40 plus seconds to get out of the game. Okay, after this one, okay. I don't know where the other person is, but hopefully they'll leave. Let's go. Yep, there we go. I sure do love cleaning up ants. Yeah, I need to... E-girl genocide. Oh. 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 I read that as awful got me, and I thought they were like roasting their own gameplay. I got your hydrate. It's clearly Daphne's, clearly that's abolish e-girls all. Okay, let's see. Is Heatley live? He is. No, wait. Tell me why it's so funny that I actually went to her stream real quick and she's actually currently streaming Bubba. Wait, that's so funny! That's so funny. That's so funny, we all checked. Oh god, that's so good. Yeah, that was Limp Bizkit. Bistic? Am I okay? Mm-hmm. Mentioned it to her? Oh, Daphne? None. I'm so shy. I struggle. I'm so bad at being a just complete lurker in other people's streams. Ew, limp pancakes? Gross. Wait, should I try to make a... Wait, I don't have the right shirt on. No! I'm a dumb bitch! God, I almost fucked that up. Crepes? I wouldn't count those as limp pancakes. Yeah, yes, Resident Lyric. Me too, JR. Let's get it. Pancakes all the way? No. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, GG's. Can we get some GG's for Lucian? Jesus Christ, I can't talk. I saw you talking in Nye's stream. Told you not to worry. But maybe that's a lie. Honey, what's a hurry? I think he's still under. I can't tell if I'm seeing his paws under the bed or not. Remember not to get too close. No. Okay, he did move. Hi, Snake. Crepes, but that's driven by the fact that I get crepes so much less readily. I infinitely would get a crepe more than I would a pancake. Like, when it comes to, like, crepes and pancakes, like, I would go out of my way for a crepe, but, like, I would rather have a waffle than a pancake. Slow to this one? Yeah, you're good, you're good. I like to try to run my ads in between games, and it just happened to be in between that game so that they're not playing during the game. See, for me, Alpaca, I think it would come down to time of day potentially, but also what kind of vibe we're going for. Because I feel like I'd probably say crepes and then waffles. I'm gonna go through this. You need to try a Waffle House someday. I think we still have one around here. Have you never had one? Yeah, I think we have one probably somewhere. Never had one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some around here if you want to go to one. I got a ghost face now on Aliens map. Ooh. Have fun. You missed Waffle House? I know the closest one to me is gone, but I still think we have some. I haven't gone to any in a really long time. You do have one, indeed, because you've been to my Waffle House. That's kind of disgusting, and it's nothing against you, Snake. I'm so not ready. I really need to clean this house this weekend and stuff. Holy time! What is time? I live in Washington State, so the closest one is 1,000 miles away. Wait, is this like a... I kind of thought that Waffle House was just a national-wide thing. Down the street? I used to have some closer, but like I said, a lot of them closed, so I don't particularly know where the closest one is now. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I've been to a Waffle House. To be fair, I stopped, like, first off, I don't usually eat breakfast in the first place, just because I don't usually eat by a certain time when I wake up. And breakfast foods, like, aren't usually what I go out of my way for. And, like, once I got rid of pork in my diet, that just, like, made eating breakfast more cumbersome. So I genuinely can't remember the last time. Interesting. A southern eastern thing. Yeah, well, I live in the Midwest, so I don't even live in either of those locations. Patrick! Corned beef? From what I remember the last, I like corned beef. Squirtin' any morning of the week? Well, I know what we're not having while you're here. Okay, rude. I don't want to deal with that. $265. Damn. What the hell? That's so sweet, especially for how much shit you always give me. Oh, it must be darkly, yeah. No whimsy. Ah, no! I'm so dumb. Ah. I was basically touching the other side. I don't agree. No, I don't think I do. Okay, I agree. I understand now. I definitely understand now.
I'm over here, guys.
That man spiked up to 200 ping. Apple. Really? I started getting them because I was making stuff for night, but I have been eating them, and I've been using this opportunity to really figure out what type of apple I prefer. I have to be careful because a lot of acidity in fruits kind of make me sick. Get fucked, Patrick. Get auto-modded, nerd. Bob, have you never had Pepsi milk? Or pilk, as they call it, I think. Hi, Beast. Never heard of it? Really? I find that harder to believe. Like, not having it is one thing, but never hearing it. So that's insane.
Shut up, Tish.
You mistyped it, so it didn't say it properly. That's so funny. Thank you for the 1500 bitch. I was like, wait, why did it say it like that? Thank you for the 1500 petish. Pilk? There's nothing wrong with fucking Pepsi and milk. What the fuck? Oh, that's fair then. Oh. So basically, okay, so I'll say it. Shut up, bitch. Nailed it. I will say that I think the ratio that people say you have to have it at is not correct. Like, people are saying, like, for Pepsi and milk, it's like a 50-50 ratio. Absolutely fucking not. You go more milk than more Pepsi. Definitely more Pepsi. It's like Pepsi with like a splash of milk, and it gives you the same vibe of like an ice cream, the root beer float kind of thing, but with milk and Pepsi instead. It gives like root beer float vibes. Why do they sound fake? So it is. It's basically, yeah. It's just not with ice cream, it's with milk. That makes sense. I don't like root beer floats either, but I don't like root beer. That's okay. Then it's, at that point, it's a mutual understanding. I'll be back later, Metroid. I don't understand the dislike. I understand, like, dude, people doing, like I said, 50-50, that's awful. That sounds atrocious. But, like, having Pepsi and then just giving, like, a splash of milk with it, that's actually pretty good. But I would, that's it. I would never do more than that. I waited too long. Like I said, it's just, it gives the same as like root beer float. So if you like root beer floats and like that idea, then there's that. But I didn't go that far, but okay. I like root beer floats. I would just, like I said, just recommend trying it, yeah. It is good. Straight up 2% is like why dumb, but that's also why I think Coke float, Pepsi's already sweet enough. Wait. I'm so confused. So are you saying like Coke float as in like Coke with ice cream? Because at that point, wouldn't it be fine if you're saying Pepsi is sweet enough and then you put it with like 2% milk, then you would still have a less sweet. I went to the wrong one. No, that's fair. I just don't think it's as like weird as a lot of people make it out to be. Oh. I thought it was our sirens, yeah. Strawberry milk and interesting. I don't like strawberry milk though, and I don't like ew, yeah, that sounds awful. Like I said, literally only doing like a splash of it, it gives it like that creamy situation. So they let Nye go? I'm so confused. There goes my, you could milking strawberries. I mean, you do you. I'm just not gonna do it. Cream sodas are not my jam. Yeah, same. The only cream soda I like is red cream soda, but I feel like that is a very different soda situation. Welcome back. Nice. No longer stinky. I've had floats with drinks other than root beer. It doesn't have the same savory. No, and that's fair. I'm just saying that, like, I think that,
도대체 무슨 짓을 한 거야?
like, I don't think it's, like, super strange. Like, people get so freaked out by, like, Pepsi and milk, but at the same time are, like, completely fine with floats. Red is a flavor. I mean, I'm not the one who named it, and it is red. That sounds awful. Pickle and milk sounds awful. Enjoy your nap. Really? Just because you don't prefer to, because you want that hair? Don't let me take them away again. They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me wee hee hee ho ho to the funny farm. But yeah, pickle and milk just sounds like a very sour and bitter. Ugh, milk. Ugh. By the way, Metroid, I wanted to wear that outfit today, but I couldn't wake up. So I'm gonna try a different time this week. Hi, Kat.
พี่ชอบแบบนี้สักนิดเลย
Blight. Solid country, yeah. I want to wear it. I got the vest in so that I could. I just also want to try to be cute when I do it. I gotta stopped moving. For soul. What if he has like really low DPI like I do?
Come on, please.
Woke up with a stomachache, then managed to get rid of it, and they stepped 2 of your toes. Were they the small toes? Thank you. They still. Oh, ow. That's not even true. Dude, I like that I feel like I don't have consistent sneezes. I hope they feel better soon. Get well soon. You know, on one hand, basically training myself, ending up and wearing slippers all the time means that, like, I don't really remember the last time I stubbed my toe. She has toe protection on. Yep. It's not why I started wearing them, but I mean, it is a beneficial byproduct of the situation. Oh, hey, did you know that the pallet down here didn't spawn? Damn. That blight just got robbed. That blight just got robbed of that hit. That was insane. I didn't even try to crouch. I didn't even try to crouch. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get hit. It's extra sucks because I'm doing walking step challenge in another Discord I'm a part of. Ooh. It just auto locked on to breaking. It took priority for breaking the pallet for some reason, which you can do. That is a way to like go against killers like Blight and even like Bubba and Billy, is to try to get them, like, the game to focus their target on like a breakable object next to you instead. But I didn't do anything to do that. I'm probably gonna go urgent care. Please do, yeah. Make sure you take care of him. Obviously, make sure you do like raise them up and yeah. I don't know if I said hi, Miles, but hi, just in case. The problem is, though, is that there's not really anything, like, much you can do when you break your toes. Other than just bind them to your other toes. I know, it was very strange, because, like, there's, like, two ways to where if you, like, go to the side of a pallet and they go directly at the pallet, you can kind of get them to trigger hitting the pallet instead. Or if you're, like, mid-vault of the pallet, it will prioritize breaking the pallet. But in that case, I kind of was just, like, standing in front of it. Amputate, only option, true. Okay. I think the blight is done. I'm not gonna heal when the blight... I'm not gonna heal when the blight clearly wants us to leave. Who needs 10 toes anyway? Hey, They're the middle toes too, from my understanding, the least important one. Oh, he had no Ed, so, huh? Fair enough. He answered my question. Thank you. I was like, you had nowhere to hide? Like, not nowhere to hide. I was like, two of your perks are endgame perks. Strange. You almost lost your big toe to frostbite. Ooh. That's something I actually have to super pay attention to myself. I hope you're enjoying an ASMR apple moment. Sabotage a hook. Got it. You'll have to let me know how you think about it, Metroid. We can always play too. Just for you guys. I actually don't like this apple too much, but I have it, so I'm still gonna eat it. So far, out of the apples that I've gotten, I think I like gala apples the most. Damn, I was gonna get out of that, but it's too late. Ever tried a Cosmic? I don't know. I'm eating something that I'm not sure what it is. Because I would like, every time someone would ask me like, what's your favorite apple? I would always reply back with a Honey Crisp. But I think it's Gala at the moment. Okay. Pink Ladies? Yeah, I haven't tried too much. I was like looking up information on it to see like what the flavors are. Like the flavor profiles. Of what like they are, and I think they were saying like Pink Ladies are more bitter. What's wrong with Red Delicious? I haven't tried them. The flavors, yeah. I think next order, I'm just gonna try different ones too. Are so 90s. I didn't realize that fruit could be dated. Interesting. Interesting. That's all right. What's wrong with Red Delicious though? I don't know anything about them. I'd have to go back into my list to see what I want to order next. Yeah, I don't like bitter. That's why I think I like Gala more than the other things I've tried so far. Bad texture? Okay, okay.
Catch.
How did you know? What's the difference between a golden and a red? Other than what I assume would be some of the color. Hi, Leho. For D&D, what a fucking nerd. Have fun. Oof. Oof. I'm gonna have to, like, look it up now. I don't know what this apple is. I've never played D&D a day in my life. But that's also because I don't do well with improv. Granny Smith's for eating, not just baking. I don't like bitter, so... I feel like a lot of people do. But yeah, I'm just not I don't tend to like bitter apples, which I think is partly why I'm struggling with this one. It's a little fuck. I was like, did she see me get in the locker? No, sick. Pineapples, but also good. Yeah, yeah. I just don't. I don't like bitter. I like had stated that if I was to ever play D&D, my entire goal would be to try to get myself killed in game. I was gonna make the joke, but I just ended up not doing it. speed healing. Bum ba dum bum. Honey Crisp sweet, not as crisp, but they're really good for applesauce. I see. I'm surprised you didn't see me there. Bitter old man can confirm. Let me go look. Hold on. What is this apple? It's a cosmic. Yeah. That's funny. No, it's not the Gala that I like. I'm a dumb bitch. It's the Fuji. I'll have to try the Gala. It's the Fuji. I liked the Fuji apple. I'm pretty sure this is the Cosmic Crisp. GG's! You're low-key a cutie. Bet will make you a character that is cursed with a spell that makes you cannot die and just suffer the pain, but heal, and your whole character's goal is to get rid of that curse? No. Just straight up, no. Wait, I'm a weeb? Wait, why? See, I usually prefer Gala to Fuji. Is Gala another sweet apple? I'm only recently getting back into trying apples. So, yeah, I'll have to try Gala, but it was Fuji that I liked. Fuji? Fuji apples? Apples are overrated. I like them enough. Thank you for the... I like them enough. But yeah, I think... That seems to actually be a popular opinion right now, Ophia, is that a lot of people like Granny Smith. I just don't like bitter, which I think is why I'm struggling with the Cosmic Crisp. But I really liked the Fiji one. The Fuji one. I wish my stomach didn't, like, hurt from eating apples. Just, like, I really like the flavor of apple juice, but I can't drink it. Lemonade apples. The fuck is that? I think I really liked Fiji apples due to the fact that it's, like, sweet, but it was crunchy, too. I can't drink it. Yeah, I can't eat orange juice either. There's not really much fruit juices that I can drink due to the fact that, like, the acidics in fruit seem to really, like, hurt my stomach. They're cotton candy apples. Ugh. Try it with you? Interesting. I like the crunch. Gala and known as a sweet tart. Ah, okay. So basically, it's a little tart. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get really, really, really bad stomach aches. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. But like mandarins, I'll eat those up. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. More than apples, that's fair. I like eating like clementines and oranges more than clementines and mandarins more than oranges. Have fun. Good luck with the Royals. I'm gonna go throw this away real quick. I'm here with the real. It's my last one. It might be a problem. A problem that it's my last one. You're cute, mister. I would like to let you know, I just tried to jump in this game. Ori chat abandoned you? Beat him up. I'm holding him in place. Ah. I like that I'm like staring at them the entire time and it's not letting me dispel or whatever the fuck. What is my child doing? It's like he started like wanting to be like on his back to put his legs out, like to spread his legs, but I don't know if he just couldn't get himself to do it with his hips or something, but he just started circling his hip in the air and just, what in the world did I just witness? That's all I wanted. Thank you. Also, heads up if you didn't know, I said it last night on Nero. I'm not doing a Nero stream tonight. Yay. Look at the streak! And they're just spending time with the baby boy too. It's so strange. We're finally on the second, or not the second, but the third section of his walking times. So his section time like has moved up an additional 5 minutes on how long he could walk. So, and that's like, we literally got like a week of that last time before he had to go back in to his next one, so. Metroid, how could you specifically abandon him? I need to, oh. That works. That was really awkward timing. I was going to loop back because I was like, oh, I need to be the one being chased because our Yoichi, not Yoichi, our Taeyong is Death Hook. But I was also looking down at night at the same time. Sounds good, Miles. I don't know what the phone calls are for, but I hope they go well.
I'm ready to rumble.
Ow. Quick question, is the map called Larry's Memorial? Yes. I think it's considered both. I think the official name for it is Larry's Memorial Institute, though. Yeah, I think it's literally like both. But I don't know like how that information's like divvied up. Ow. Not in this, because this one doesn't have like, oh jeez. I didn't realize they were closer because of the lack of tear radius. Anyway, this one doesn't have like multiple maps though, so I don't know. Orange chicken burrito yeah, I'd also say orange chicken. With the pasta? Oh. I don't agree with that. That did make me want to low-key get some panda extra breasts though. It's doing, it's a done getting through it. Oh yeah, it's on, yeah. I was gonna say, I still think I stand by orange chicken, but now that also could be the fact that I'm now mentally trying to determine if I want to order orange chicken. Happy to help. I don't know if helping is the best word in this, but you know. Aren't you glad you... Okay, well. Suddenly, I just don't want to eat at all. Suddenly, I just don't have an appetite. It's crazy. Ow. I touched the forbidden flashlight. I'm not gonna make it. Fuck! Help influence mind powers. Who's to say? Exactly. Damn. Ah, okay. So that's why my confusion. I was like, there's literally no other map in this realm. But I guess that makes, like, it's checks out that they're still considered a realm, even if it's like just the one map. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Let's see if I got the text. I got a message that my psychiatrist got back, and it's like, is it a message of an actual answer, or is it of we've passed this along? I'm getting garlic honey chicken. I feel like that's been like a new obsession. I was right. It's we're passing this along. Indecisive, true. I don't like it at all. As Larry's? Yeah, I was gonna say, I refer to it as Larry's. Get high. Who are you calling at this hour? Sit down. Come round, I need you now. We'll work it all out together. We're getting nowhere to go.
Orange chicken for the bish.
That's rude. But also, thank you for the $30. Even though you were rude about it. Thank you. I'll get it later. Get that chicken. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. And if you haven't gone out, just consider it a mental moment, you know? Don't fucking attack me. What the fuck? You snitch. The lot of ya. The lot of ya. Snitches. We're gonna try. Addicted? I would switch. You right. No, while we were waiting for Nye, I was like, I kind of want to go grab my dailies. Thank you, Metroid, for actually being a real one in the sense of just being like, I see it, but I'm not saying it. See something, say something, snitch. I gotta get my dailies. Also, I did the biggest stupid last night after stream. Because I was going through and I was going through and cleaning up the vault after stream, and I was buying like specific like specific things because it's like I might as well to like try to clean stuff around and whatnot, and I definitely ended up accidentally using one of my predictive frameworks on accident while like just mindlessly doing stuff. I'm judging your Nutty Buddy eating habits, but also praise you for good choices. Wait, wait, what are you saying to me? So one of those predictive frameworks is gone because I accidentally spent it on an attachment I didn't need. Every time I'm in this room, all of the stuff up here sounds like hexes. Oh, you're chomping through the layers instead of eating them one by one like a psycho? That sounds like you would have to get your hands dirty. Ooh, nice little leg. Okay, so we're tunneling. Good to know. You're psycho. That's fair. I feel like that's a pretty common thing. Get DS, nerd. Lol. You like to freeze use? That sounds painful. I like to, when I would eat chocolate chips with milk though, I would freeze the chocolate chips. It's okay, you guys are here. That just inherently states that your personality is questionable. If you would give me a middle name to legally change to, what would it be? Gotta go put real pants on? Oof. You know what's also oof? Whatever the fuck this is. Hi, lab rat. Let me heal. I could have healed you. No. Of course you don't know that I could do that, but I can. I don't care who. Just do a quick heal. And you guys can do what you gotta do. Ah, fucking can't even get close to it. Oryen, you're icky? Oh no, is it just like a cold or? Scrubs and a hoodie? As you should. Damn. Not the COVID preg test. Oh. Nor. It's a weird cold. I hope you feel better soon.